Hi friends, and welcome to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be setting up my new financial planner. So if you're into that, or if you're on a journey to get your life and finances together, you're in the right place. So this is my current financial planner and I love the look of it. This planner just isn't very functional and it gets dirty easily, or it gets marks very easily. I don't like that. And it's really just cute. Like it doesn't really function enough for me. So in the meantime, I just got some other stuff that I'm gonna set up. In here I just have some stickers from Pretty Press, and it's not really decorated because I needed it to function. I have my pen here, and let's see, I'll just do a quick little flip through. I mean, I just put together items that I currently had in my possession instead of buying something new, which this dashboard was like from a financial planning book that I got from Michael's a while back. These inserts that I had are from Hawaii Mom Budgets, and if you're like an OG cash stuffer, then you know who that is. Like, she no longer is on any social media that I'm aware of. So this originally said, I think 2023, and I just put this over top and made it 2025 because I used this last year. And then this is pretty much how it looks in the inside, and I just made like this little bookmark that pretty much just lists out my bills and my debt, which I need to update because some of these I no longer have. So I need to update this. I'll make a new one, but this is pretty much how it looked and how I used it. It's not like I have a ton of bills, but I need to be able to see everything laid out on a monthly basis. So I used it for, you know, a good bit, and then I think when the summertime came, I stopped from August and September. Picked back up in October, and then November and December, nothing. So yeah, and then the back is just like extra pages that came out of that book that I had for spending trackers. And then I just have like some note paper back here, and then I have my stickers in this little folder, some affirmations, was researching savings accounts, and it has a little pocket back here. And again, like the stickers have rubbed off on this. So I'm just over this whole look and want to do something new. So we're gonna set up my new planner. Put that in there, close her up. We're saying goodbye for her. She served her purpose, and now it's time for something new. So in this box, I have collected a bunch of things that I needed to set up this new planner. So let's get into that. And I have things from everywhere. These are from Amazon. So those are the rings to give you like a hint of the vibe that I'm going for. I had ordered something. I ordered a dashboard from the Remarkable Dollar, and this is just her thank you card. So here's that. So this is pretty much everything that I'm going to need. I guess I'll just pull it all out. I was just storing it in here so it could be easy access. Okay, so first things first. So this is what I ordered from Remarkable Dollar, because I ordered this one from Amazon, and I was under the impression when I bought it that it came with the front and the back, but it was just one, so I needed another one. So I got this one, and I mean, pretty much the same. So let's get this part set up. And I think the film is already off of this one. All right, now let's get this one off of here. Jeez. Where are those tweezers? Well, if I can find out where. So how have you guys been doing? Do you all use a separate planner for like finances, or do you keep it all in your planner? Or do you even use a planner? Do you do it on your phone? How do y'all keep track of finances? I like to keep mine separate, just because I'm not dealing with my finances on a, well, I just don't feel the need to have it in my regular planner, because they are not another one. Seriously? Okay, now that that's done, but yeah, I like to keep my finances separate as of right now, just because they need a lot more attention, or I just want it to be separate and it to be its own thing. Yeah, they pretty much are identical. The Amazon one is a bit more beat up on the edges, so I'll make this one the back cover. And it's more rough too. But anyhow, okay. But then this one has like a little, I'm so extra, y'all. There we go. Let's get some rings. But yeah, don't want to know what I was saying. But yeah, so all right, so we're gonna put these. And so I pretty much have been collecting things to get this planner set up. So I could have been put it together, but really timing has really slowed me up. And just the need for perfection, I would say. But I'm like, let's get it over with. So some of this stuff I've had for a while. And all right, this is decor. What I realized I don't have is inserts, and I don't currently have them because I'm going to print those out myself. So I just wanted to get everything like set up and then print out the trackers that I'm actually going to need to use. And because this is just a financial planner and I'm not doing too much, I'm going to put the whole year in here. And I got these dividers from Jane's Agenda back when she had A5 items. And she doesn't anymore, so these were discounted. And I did not know that I was going to need to take these out. Great, October. September. August. July is a bit defective. That's okay. June. But so far, how have I'm clearly still getting the hang of this, because like what am I even talking about? I might just be through this, y'all. Okay, now that that's done, I'm just curious, these stick out a lot bit. All right, we'll see. We'll see how it works. What else do we have? All right, so I got this envelope from Bare Budgets. I'm gonna put in the back. I have a wish list tracker. Bookmark. I got affirmations. I'm gonna put this in the front, that in the front. Okay, so I'm wondering if I want to put this as like the cover. Let's see. Oh, this has a film on it. I'm just gonna leave that on there. Okay. So this was all happening in real time. I had no idea how this was going to look. I just had a vision of like the aesthetic that I wanted to go for. So we're gonna see. Like these tabs stick way out, and that may be okay. We'll see. And this needs to go in the back, so we'll save that. All right, and then I bought these paycheck breakdowns. I'm trying to avoid having to, should I put that for my cover? I got this from Lux Designs. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's real pretty. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna let that be my cover. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I like the mindset better. And then I can just put this one somewhere else. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one here. Yeah, that is the one. All right, so that's my front. This will be my back. What else do we have here? Let me just do that to get it to. We'll put this one just so something can be back there, and then I'll also put my pouch. And this might just turn into a flip through because what in the world? Put this here. Yes, already put. Alright, we'll just put that in case I need to store anything. Okay, then I have these. Whoa. I don't know if I want this at the front for the actual budget part. Alright, for right now, for all intents and purposes, just gonna put it there. And then put these that I got from Bare Budget. And these are matte vellum. So we have a paycheck breakdown. And I'll put that under the budget. Then there's a debt tracker, which I'll put behind the debt slot. We also have bills and subscriptions. I'll put that under expenses. Okay. It's looking like something kind of. wish list tracker. I don't know where that's gonna go. Could that go under expenses possibly? Because essentially it will be an expense. I'll just put a couple of sheets of this. And so I do plan to use this for personal and business. So I'll just do two, one for each, just to keep them a bit separate. Even though I'm not sure how I'm gonna separate them front and back in this actual planner. Okay. Alright, so then we have this debt dashboard from Remarkable Dollar. I'm gonna put that with the debt. Yeah, one thing about these little rings, you gotta know what you wanna do when you're doing it. I feel like this needs something behind it so that you can see it. Okay. Alright, so far. Okay, I mean, I don't mind the top ones, and the side isn't too bad. Alright, it's giving the aesthetic that I wanted for sure, but I'm gonna need the functionality to be there as well. So let's see. Then I have these decorative things. So I'm thinking maybe I want to put budget in the front. Yeah, it's like you gotta, I mean, I love the fact that they are staying secure, but honey, if you make a mistake and want to change something, goodness. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm okay with that, but something needs to be here so that this has its own moment. We'll have to figure that out. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't care for this, but this is just temporary. we'll put this there. And I'll put this here just to protect the back. I want that there. Yeah, has to go there. Or at least maybe. Okay. All right. Oh, now it's too thick. Now she's too thick. Wait a minute. Alright, we may have to take some things out. Yeah, I don't like how this is doing. Anyway, so we can remove that. It's like, all these rings, and then I have some, some dashboards that I don't think are really gonna fit because it's kind of thick, so we'll save these. So we put that right there for the budget. And we'll do that. We can put this one. That's too busy. Yeah, for right now, we'll just leave deco out. She's gotten thick, and maybe I can just buy some bigger rings if need be. What's wrong with these? Yeah, I don't even know what this video is anymore because I definitely stopped talking to you guys to try to figure out what was happening because the idea was in my head, but putting it all together, and you know how things just don't go exactly how you envision them. So then it's like, do we pivot midpoint? I mean, granted, it's not completely finished or set up because I still need inserts. I'm gonna need bigger rings. That's frustrating because I got this. Anyhow, it'll be fun. Or I can just take out some of these, which maybe I'll just do 6 months. And then that'll alleviate some of this. So we'll do that when I get to that point. But for now, I want to throw this in here and take that out. Yeah, these rings are no joke. Like, I mean, that's great. So I know it won't just be coming loose. Did I just do this? Or was that already like that? Oh, well. All right, let's take that out. All right, she was cute, but I don't like it in there. This is just a protector of this for now. It's like, do I want to take these out? And then it's gonna look weird if just half of them are in there. Let me see. I mean, it just looks so weird now with half of them gone. But I mean, it's definitely much thinner. And I could always just try to find some bigger rings to keep the whole year. But so far, this is what we got. And it's cute. She's still a work in progress. I need to print out my inserts and put them in there, which won't be much. They'll just mostly be trackers for my expenses and just some other things that I want to try throughout the year. Okay, she's giving. All right, there you have it, guys. This was all over the place. Who knows if I'll even post this? Maybe I'll just wait till I get it all together and just do a flip through then. Because maybe I'll get bigger rings because I really kind of want the whole year to be in there because I like that look. But we'll see. If you stuck around, thanks. Listen. Sometimes you have a plan or a vision in your head and it doesn't always pan out exactly how you like it. I mean, for the most part, she's there. She just needs a few more tweaks and to be fully completed. But yeah, so if you stuck around, thank you. Hey, I mean, you know, we're all over the place sometimes, even though that's okay. Because that's life. Not everything is going to go exactly as planned. But she's set up for the most part. I'll add the rest of my things. And she'll be right. And then we'll do a flip through. These can fit here though. I don't think any of these other ones will fit. They're too large. So yeah. Let's just put one in each pocket at the bottom so I can still read the main. here. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. If you have any suggestions on ways to make this better, let me know. Do you think I should just leave the 6 months or just try and find some bigger rings so that I can keep the full 12 months? I mean, honestly, it's not that bad. It gives me room to grip right here. But once the months start going, it's gonna stagger and be weird. Yeah, but thank you for tuning in. Promise the next video won't be as chaotic. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Uh-oh. If I could get the page, jeez Louise. Yep, maybe for something else. Oh, that's cute. So, thank you guys for being here, if you're still here, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye.